lost the broadcast. Let's quickly start the broadcast on again from other. It does happen sometimes. It's the network. Okay, we're back on the Facebook. Emma Bino is the network. It's from my side. It's the network, and I believe we're back on again. We should be back on. Yeah, we're back. We're back on. YouTube one, it went down, but I believe the YouTube will pick up again. So we continue with the broadcast as we continue to ask the question, why are they, yes, is the network. Is the network is from my side. It's got nothing to do with anything. Is the network from my end. Lato Dominic. Once again, a very good evening and welcome. It is the 19th of December 2021 as we continue with our Sunday broadcast while we continue to ask for self-determination, the Yoruba nation now, Sunday broadcast. Welcome to those of you that have joined us. We're just going to start the Instagram again. So, Moki Bugwale can see networking látọ̀dọ̀ mi ni. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just that the network is bouncing. I've been having problems since morning. Morimbe, Babawa, Felicia, Awe, Michael Godwin, my brother. Good evening, Folanyo. A very good evening to all our mothers and everyone. Johnson, Ajisafe, Walata, Mori Mama Mimbe, hashtag President Alon Free Chief Sunday IGBOHO, Omolayo Ayo, a very good evening. And Yike Azan, good evening. And everyone that has also joined on the Instagram, on the YouTube as well. The YouTube is back on again, so we just give a bit of time for them to come back on. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to this live transmission. It is the 19th of December 2021. Yep, the YouTube is back. But my typical TV, select why. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Morimbe Oyebayo, Yoruba Nation no going back. God Almighty will continue to be with you all. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àwọn Morimbe Ojo Titilope, a very good evening to those of you watching on Koiki Odudua. Idowu Owolabi, good evening. Adekemi Ewetomi, good evening. Ajayi Gabriel, good evening. Modupe John, good evening. Dami Real, good evening. Shobayo John, good evening. Thompson Ayokunle, good evening. Akim Alausa, good evening. Adigbite, good evening. Stephen David, good evening. And if I haven't mentioned your name yet, I say good evening. Musba Olawal, a very good evening. Moki Bogu ati Darapo Mo Eto No. I just want to get my YouTube on the screen and then I can monitor the comments as well from there. Okay, I think I'm back now. I can see myself. I don't know why it's not showing my face. Break your leg. All right, let's continue. We're going to open the phone line at some point, but I still want us to ask the question: who is scared of the breakup of Nigeria? Àwọn ogongo ló ń bẹ̀rù. Ṣé international community ni? Ṣé àwọn èèyàn wa ni? Ṣé àwọn ẹ̀yà Igbo ni? Ṣé àwọn Hausa ni? Ṣé Fulani ni? Ṣé Middle Belt ni? Who wants us to keep that country called one Nigeria? Àwọn ló fẹ́ ká keep it together. Àwọn wo gangan ló fẹ́ ká keep one Nigeria? Knowing that one Nigeria is not working in the first place. And if one Nigeria is working for you, you can come and defend it and tell me why we should believe you. Okay, I think the YouTube, I can see myself now. Yeah. You don't have to agree with me. Only what disagree with? No, Koiki, let's give it more time. It's going to work. That's what we've been told for 61 years. I greet everybody with the Instagram. More Egbomi, I'm not going to mention his name, is into craft. Chetty padà sí Nigeria bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà ní UK. I believe you must have gone back anyway by now because you told me the last time you're not going to be spending that long. I'm not going to mention his name. Not everybody wants us to mention their name, but he's watching me on Instagram. Everybody loved Nigeria at some point. There's no doubt about that. Because that was what we were told. I mean, if it's Beyonce, I mean, you're going to love it. But after that, I explore. Don't tell me, oh, ìwọ ti travel out. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà níta nísìn táwọn èèyàn ti fi wọ̀nyàn náà. Kódà àwọn tó ń wá sílé gan wọ́n ṣàn fi máàpù wọ̀nyí pé underground ṣe bó tẹ̀ rí fídíò. Ṣé life tí wọ́n ń gbé nísìn? Oh yeah, okay. I'm on my ti padà ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. I can imagine the kind of data you're burning just to watch me from Nigeria, but I appreciate you. So many people are still trying, to take a project to Nigeria. Everybody could send it to attempt to pay. Let's fix Nigeria in your own little way, in your community, whether you are a charity, NGO. Everybody was making an attempt. I mean, I was reading, which might show you need to Bob D. While I was reading the same Paula De Farasin, feeding 5,000. People feed people as well, yeah. Go to Leicester Square, Auntie Mikon, that's what she does. So many people are doing that. But there's a system in place to support everybody. People go through depression. While it ends up in depression, actor. It could be for so many reasons. Somebody died, relationship break away, But what we are saying is the Nigeria of today, what if in currency waleti for 61 years? Kò ń ṣe mi ni mo fẹ́ da Nàìjíríà rú náà, ẹ rò pé Koiki ló fẹ́ da Nàìjíríà rú ni. Gbogbo owó tí wọ́n ti gbà, wọ́n ti pín mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́. If they have used it for that investment, we would have continued with one Nigeria and then start fighting for a Yoruba nation. But even as we speak, they've not done nothing. Nothing. Nobody has enjoyed one Nigeria. You might have the network, Abuja. Everybody's Abuja connection. Lagos is in a big debt. But àwọn tó wà ní Èkó wọ́n rí benefit of that debt. Pé kí ni ní síta ṣe wà in debt? At least ẹni tó wà in debt, okay, ó yáwó ni wàá mọ tó fi ṣe. Ogun State, the same thing. Osun State, the same thing. Kwara, Kogi, Ekiti, Oyo State. But our politicians they think that they know it all. Àwọn làwọn máa ṣe fún wa. Káwa má béèrè kankan. Ní kẹ́ má ṣe fún wa. But what we are saying is, let's retract back. Let's become 80 million and deal with ourselves, with the new law. Because you cannot change anything in Nigeria. If you are saying that you want to go for 2023, the more problem tẹ́ máa rí ni pé àwa máa fi ń ṣe program ni, àdé máa fi ń rẹ́rìn ni. Ṣé tán? Ìbá sọ fún yín. Because ìyà tẹ́ ń jẹ nísìn, ẹ sì máa jẹ púpọ̀ ẹ̀ even after 2023. And if you think that is a joke, even before Jonathan, àwọn èèyàn ti ń jìyà. After the 16 years, àwọn èèyàn sì ń jìyà. Even this APC, nothing has changed. Because there are some people that believe they own Nigeria. Even that brother told us. Remember. But let's first go through some part of this article that I read on this day, Pendulum. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi gidi ni wọ́n. I mean, we haven't spoken. I'm talking about Bob D. He's somebody I know very well. And I read his article. We all know he's a member of the PDP, but we know that it's all mirage. Mirage, everybody knows that Nigeria is not going to work. It's not about Buhari. It's not about Buhari. We are talking about a system that was put together in 1914. No, it was part of the problem. So let's read a little bit of part of what I picked up from this article. You can go and read the remaining, but I'm not interested in who becomes 2023 president. And that's in there. Pendulum by Dele Momodu. So Ibi tí mo fẹ́ lò gangan, I'll tell you. You can go and read the remaining if you feel like. I've read everything myself, but there's a section there that I want us to read, and it starts from here. Paul Adefarasi. Let me highlight that. I'm not being on Twitter. We have 2 people watching on Twitter. So I'm going to read this. I hope you can all see it. So I'm going to read this part. Bade Roland said, from Yoruba perspective, the traditional rulers, obas, and the politicians are the enemies of Yoruba nation. The rest of us must be decisive before it is too late. Abiodun Maobi, the Europeans are enjoying oil from Nigeria. They won't allow Nigeria to divide. Okay, so I'm asking the question. You can also put your comment. I'll read it out. It is always a kind of a different media. Even if we have people that have fake account, at least, okay, mo beg me sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Instagram mi sí, lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n respond. See, I'm back in Nigeria. Momentum mo bá sọ̀rọ̀. So we are now in a new era. Káwọn kan ṣe máa sọ fún yín pé kinní kan lè work. Kí ló mean pé kò lè work? Ìtọ́ ti try nílùú kan. Even if they fail, àwa náà lè wò pé okay, kí ni reason tó ṣe fail? Káwa wá amend it. But kíyàn kan máa sọ pé kò lè work. This is Bob D. Pastor Paul Adefarasi sermon of the year. If there is one sermon many Nigerians won't forget in a jiffy, it is the sermon popularly known as Plan B. I played that earlier on. Remember, just now. Let's go back. Plan B. Remember?
Pastor Israel was busy taking care of the frontier of our world and preparing our escape routes.
Check box. Preparing our escape route. So why I'm showing you this is because I read part of it on the pendulum. But there's also something towards the end. All these politicians have about $300,000. You might be thinking I'm joking. $300,000 is nothing to all this shit, all these 419 politicians. So they are already buying or preparing for a citizenship of another country. How many of you then can we give a citizenship? Even go láti gba visa UK gan agbára ni. If there's one sermon many Nigerians won't forget in a jiffy, it is the sermon popularly known as the Plan B by Pastor Paul Adefarasi of House on the Rock. I have always been an admirer. Èmi kọ́ Bob D ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí. I have always been an admirer of his style of preaching because I am a big fan of a practical preacher. I have a good news for my readers today. Make no mistake about it. Please listen to Pastor Adefarasi. I played it earlier. And the year came to his admonition, if you can afford it. How many people can afford it? You will understand what I'm saying. But tell me no kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kà mo tẹ̀ mọ́bi tí Bob D ń lọ until tí mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kà wá sísá okay èèyàn mélòó ló lè afford it èèyàn mélòó ló ní $5,000 tó lè máa sọ pé òun ní $300,000. We must all have a plan B. I even recommend a plan C and D if possible and affordable. How many people? That's why the only plan B now is let's leave Nigeria alone and we can be able to fix the problem. Let's continue. It might be no because I have over 2 phones in front of me. So if you highlight, so let's highlight a little bit more. I'll highlight it up to here for now. The world is in a great turmoil today, and it is as if the Third World War has descended upon us. And tó bá rò pé àti ìsìn nínú ogun ní gbogbo àgbáyé, ṣèbí tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ nínú ìtàn Mósè, there was a lot of plagues. Oríṣiríṣi àìsàn lọ́lọ́run dá sílẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. So COVID tó wá jáde yìí náà, who knows? Who knows? Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀, Baba wa Fatai. Keeping Nigeria is continuation of indebtedness. I hope people understand that. Ọlọ́run ni mí, Olódùmarè says, hello people, good evening to you, good evening as well. Because it's an interactive platform, I can read the comment, mention your name. I appreciate everyone that is watching. Ojo Titilope said, the only thing we can do is to teach them lesson. Murimbe, Alaja Idiatu, Muraina Folarin. I have a very close friend, Akim Folarin and Modina Folarin and all my other close friends. I want to face 2 here. Very, very good friend of mine. Lovely family. And we still keep in touch. Mo kí gbogbo èèyàn ará phase 2 tí Nàìjíríà bá dání, ó yẹ kó ti wó gbogbo èèyàn kó ti sọ di new millennium. But go there, phase 1 to phase 4. Ẹ máa bá àwọn èèyàn sunkún ni. Omi ti yalé àgbàrá wọ ṣọ́ọ̀pù ni. nonsense country. Ìyẹn lẹni káwọn kan wá jókòó ká máa gbé Nàìjíríà. Mo tẹ̀ pity ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tó padà lọ Nàìjíríà. I pity him because he just left Nigeria. He just left UK back to Nigeria. Ọlọ́run máa bá fi ṣẹ́ṣọ̀ gbogbo yín tẹ̀yìn tẹ̀wá lé. COVID-19 and its many variants have turned the world upside down and we are all fighting invisible enemies. Somebody, Joyce says, my plan B is to get Nigeria away from me. My plan B is to run away from Nigeria. My plan C is to ban Nigeria. My plan D is to free Nigeria. My plan E is to papa Nigeria. It's not working. I can understand. A lot of people think Nigeria will work in another 100 years. And waste time around. Welcome, Mama Fi make owó ni àwọn politician burúkú yìí. Ẹ máa gbọ́n nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kà níbí báyìí. Thus, the time has come to take practical steps. Now let us concentrate on this. How many of you can do what Bob D is telling you? I mean, how many average Nigerians and in the normal advanced world? I mean, if you're working very hard, if you're doing business, you can be able to do so, but you don't have to run into another man's country and be looking for plan B or plan C or plan D for their citizenship. Àìmọye àwọn tó sì wà ní UK 20 years wọ́n ti rí ìwé gbà, and the same country ló dá wàhálà sí wa lọ́rùn, the same UK ló dá wàhálà sí gbogbo wa lọ́rùn, but àwọn èèyàn ń gbé níbí báyìí ẹni mo parọ́ ẹ̀ 20 years àwọn èèyàn sì ń bá immigration fa wàhálà 35 years ẹlòmíì ò tí rojú tu ẹ̀ àgbà ti dé because time tó fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ even tí yàn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́mọ kékeré gan at 35 years to your age ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá wà nílé náà la máa kó wá sí UK kẹ́ wá máa gbàwé ní home office àbí kó lọ máa fẹ́ òyìnbó kó fẹ́ Caribbean kó fẹ́ ọmọ tó ní British passport to read this and that ṣé bó ṣe jẹ́ kó ṣé bí kí life ṣe rí fún wa nìyẹn ni. Let's hear this more. Many countries, especially the Caribbean nations, are now providing opportunities ẹ máa gbọ́ o fẹ́yìn tí ẹ lówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ti jí owó àwọn politicians because àwọn tó ń bá wí lélẹ̀. Many countries, especially the Caribbean nations, àwa tó yẹ ká máa feed the Caribbean àwọn kan tí wá lọ ń gba pálí Caribbean wọ́n mówó àbú wọ́n gbé lọ sí Caribbean wọ́n lọ fi ń ṣe investment. Mama mi Adejoke Ade say plan B is for the highly privileged citizens, not even the middle class. Middle class ní middle class ní Nàìjíríà mọ́ ìbò láti jọ wò. Middle class ti túrò Nàìjíríà. It is the rich and the poor land anything. Idris Kamorudin ní my plan B is Yoruba nation. But why do we do it? We must continue to tell people about the beauty of living Nigeria. Nigeria is a death trap. It doesn't matter how you love it. Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sílé and let us deal with ourselves. Mo fẹ́ wà nínú Abẹ́òkúta kó yẹ pa mama export àdìrẹ Abẹ́òkúta jáde kò ń ṣe tí ẹ pa ẹ̀kẹ́ tí export àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ tí wà àdìrẹ and nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe campaign tí mo lọ ní governorship campaign wọn ní 2019 àwọn èèyàn ń jà fún t-shirt gbowó ọmọ value àdìrẹ. Messed up country. The Caribbean nations are now providing opportunities to make second citizenship possible for those from tougher countries such as ours. Ẹ wo òyìnbó tí bàbá Bob D lò níbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ wo bitọ́ ẹ wo wọ́ọ̀dì yẹn ṣó jẹ́ kí yà máa jẹ wá ká wá máa sọ pé a fẹ́ lọ gba citizenship ìlú míì. If Nigeria was working, should we? Dr. Benjamin says, I am proud of Barbados for determining their own fate. We must tell Britain that we want to determine our own fate without their influence. Ìyẹn mo ṣe máa ń béèrè pé bí a ti bá open phone line, I've asked the question, ṣé aláti dúró dé àwọn kan ní kọ́ guarantee pé aláti kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà ni? I don't understand. Àwọn kan ní ẹ for diplomacy purpose, for this purpose. Àwọn olú máa fún wa ní àyè ká fi kúrò. Èmi sì ń sọ sẹ́ United Nations ò lè sọ̀kalẹ̀ láti wá fún wa ní Yorùbá nation. Ẹni Koiki ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. And you can disagree with me. The United Nations máa wá sọ pé àwọn máa fún wa ní referendum just like that. Bí a ti bá ṣí phone line kẹ́ wá disagree pẹ̀lú mi. For alternative opportunity because the Caribbean country are giving citizenship but not for free. You're not going to get it for free. You have to pay for it. But how many people have the money? As patriotic as I am and as passionate about Africa, Bob D ló sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí. As I know I am, I believe the world needs to move closer. Ìyẹn ni ká wá máa lọ wá citizenship ìlú mi. Ìdí tá a ṣe ń sá káàkiri ni pé we want a comfortable life ourselves. Ta ló fẹ́ gbé ní UK? Ta ló fẹ́ lọ gbé ní America? Ta ló fẹ́ gbé ní Canada? Ta ló fẹ́ lọ gbé ní Singapore? Ta ló fẹ́ lọ gbé ní Malaysia? Ta ló fẹ́ lọ gbé láwọn ìlú tó yẹ pé at least ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ wà ọlọ́pàá kankan ní disrespect ẹ̀ àfi tó bá rófin ìlú yẹn. Èmi ò ní kó wà nílùú kan kó wá rófin ẹ̀ kó wá ní ọlọ́pàá nílé ẹ̀ mú wọ́n máa lé ẹ̀ wọ́n á nà tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́. One not here kabakaba. I believe the world needs to move closer. There's no doubt about that. But if Nigeria was working, why should we be looking for citizenship of a Caribbean country? Why? Why should we be looking for that? For each other and every one of us as much as possible. The trauma of looking, the trauma, what do I mean by that? Èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ gba visa UK, àìmọye àwọn tó ní right láti fún ní visa, which are the Nigerians, Britain, àwọn gbọ́n, àwọn pé ìwọ náà tó fẹ́ sá lọ, gbogbo àwọn táwọn fún tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ̀ tí padà, gbogbo àwọn táwọn fún ní visa, wọ́n refuse láti padà, wọ́n ti lọ jókòó sọ́hun. So for you that is thinking that it's easy to get a visa, well, if you can get a visa, please apply and run away until we have the nation and then we can all come back and try to fix it up. But for now, gbogbo àwọn olú yẹn ti gbọ́n, American appointment visa, wọ́n ní ó di 2024, ogun dé ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. It's because people are tired of Nigeria. The trauma of looking and applying for visas can be very devastating and sometimes humiliating. And it could be. I mean, somebody that is working hard in Nigeria, they have nothing to do with politics. They just set up a pure water because of the numbers. They're making good money and they apply for a visa and they say no. But the Yoruba 419 politician and the Hausa 419 politician with their cohorts, IGBOHO, and the other tribes, the British will give them visa. And they will now say, hey, we will not give visa to anybody that disrupt election. Can you imagine that? That's what the British will say. No, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ disagree pẹ̀lú mi ní referendum láyé gbogbo àti mọ̀ tó máa ṣe fún wa ní referendum mo ní láti máa sọ yẹn ẹni tó bá mọ̀ tí mo sọ yé yín ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ yé kó má yé pé United Nations máa kọ̀ fún Yoruba nation now referendum next year just like that really ibẹ̀ la máa jókòó sí for another 30 years. If you are thinking that you are waiting for United Nations, you are waiting for okay ṣe ICC no apart from United Nations. Referendum. Let me quickly finish this and open the phone line. Okay, if United Nations does not give us the referendum, ìlú wo la tún dúró dè láti fún wa láyè láti sọ pé a fẹ́ dá dúró? Ìlú wo la ń dúró dè? Ṣé Germany la ń dúró dè ni? Ṣé America la ń dúró dè ni? Ṣé Russia la ń dúró dè ni? Ìlú wo gan la ń dúró dè? To tell us that we will exit Nigeria. We will come out of Nigeria with or without United Nations. Ìlú wo la ń dúró dè? Because everybody is having the hope that UN will give us a referendum. Okay, Buju, okay, I'll just call you George. Okay, Buju George says, Britain will never let us go because an independent Yoruba nation is a threat. So, should we then wait? Who are we going to wait for? Buju George, you say Britain will not let us go because of independent Yoruba nation is a threat to the white supremacy. Britain is our major problem. So is that the reason why we must wait for another 30 years and continue to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk? Who are we going to wait for? Let us first tell our people. Everybody is not going to agree with us. And they are living in the danger country called Nigeria. It's as simple as that. Everybody knows Nigeria is danger. So if anybody is thinking that what I'm saying is wrong, I'm going to open the phone line very soon and then you can disagree. And I also have my Zoom because I think I enjoyed that yesterday, having the Zoom, but I'm going to do it one at a time. People will come in so that we will not have the whole place muddled up. But I want us to clear out this area first. We're only telling everybody, let us review Nigeria and ask the main question. Can we say that the reason why we want to keep Nigeria for 2023 and after 2023 is that Nigeria will help me and you as a citizen of the country? Morimbe, Mr. Taiwo Olaniwaju, good evening, brother. Thanks so much always for being there for us. So be prepared. We're going to open the Zoom in just about a few minutes. So, in is that they are now saying that if you have, I don't want to go into all the details because I'm not promoting anything for them. All what they're trying to say here, you can go and read it, is that you can now buy you can see there, you can buy a citizenship of Grenada if you have at least about close to roughly between the total of $300,000. Nigeria, how many of you can afford it? Okay, I agree. Some of us have traveled out, we've spent that our years. Some of us have been given residence. Some people have British passport. Some just have a residency of another country and they can move around. Some, I'm sure you understand how that works. But how many people can afford it now to even get a visa to UK to start that journey? And do you know how long that journey is going to take you? You might be lucky, and you submit the application, and then in another 1 year you are given a stay, and then you start a new life. At what point, even he has given them the opportunity, they refuse to. So I'll just leave this because I'm not promoting anything on their behalf. But the whole point is, as you can see the figure there, with about $300,000, you will get a passport of Grenada. It allows you to go to about 153 countries, including UK. But how many Nigerians can easily get this? Abiba Abiodun, good evening to you as well. Tiban will screen here on TV minutes. I can read the comment. How many people? So don't let anybody tell you, any influencer in Nigeria today, to give you that false hope that we should try to bring in. Look, a youth will not be even given the opportunity for the presidency. You haven't got the money to fight them. These are politicians like like every single one of them. Even if I don't remember their name, every one of them, all the money that have been used to fix the state, they've kept the money for this election. Like that man, Aregbe Mubo, like Amosun. Name every one of them. Gbogbo owó tó yẹ kó fi tún state ṣe, wọ́n ti kó pamọ́, nísìnyí ló máa kó jáde. So I'm going to set up the Zoom quickly and put the link out because it's easy for me to let people come through there. But I'll open the phone line. Maybe you want to disagree with what I've said. United Nations will never give us a referendum. Come and disagree with me. Any group, lawyer, ẹ wá disagree pẹ̀lú tí Koiki sọ pé United Nations máa fún wa ní referendum. Níbo la ti fẹ́ gbà fún wa? So I'm just setting up the Zoom, but the line is already open for those of you that wants to call. It's Sunday broadcast. A very good evening. Our normal program starts Monday to Friday, as long as I'm at home and I haven't got any engagement, between 1 p.m. UK time, just for 2 hours. As my side, I will continue the campaign. I expect Ilano all over the world. I expect Yoruba One Voice. I expect YSM. I expect Global Directorate. By now, campaign materials. KOIKIMEDIA is not going to be involved in all that anymore. Any law involved in that. Because Tabajo Kota can Zoom meeting, grassroots, then we should expect whatever is going to come that will come. I'm sure ento ye ti ye. Ento ba joko síbẹ̀ tó rò pé inte mi sọ̀rọ̀ òun fẹ́ mú jáde o kàn waste time ara ẹni. So I'm already getting the link ready. Mo kí ìyá mi Olúṣọ̀tọ̀ all the way in Dublin. Mo kí ogben ará Dublin. Mo kí gbogbo bí tí olúkálùkù wà. So that is the link. Ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan la máa gbéra wọlé. Tẹ́ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ti yín tán, màá ní kẹ́ jáde àti gbẹ́lòmí wọlé. I'm not going to do like yesterday where we have too many people and then sometimes it could be too much. So it's just like a phone call. The reason I'm setting this up is so that it's easy for me to pick up call because my WhatsApp is really, really playing because of the bad phone. So the line is open for those that wants to call, and if you want to come through the WhatsApp as well, you are more than free to do so. I guess we've lost a couple of calls. Okay, I think calls in Timbo. Emma Binu, silent. Hello, mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the background. I'm being. Mo ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sà, kọ́ lẹ́ sà, ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ẹ kúrò lẹ́ dáadé mi, ẹ ṣé gan ni sà. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Yes sir. Ẹ ṣé gan ni sà. Òtítọ́ ni ẹjọ́ àwọn there are some things tí mi kò fẹ́ sọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀. Ṣé ti rí even before the Fulani started causing catastrophe in Nigeria, atrocity. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà. Nigeria is too large for one person to control. Ẹ bá a ṣàlàyé sà. Too large.
Everybody should just stay on their own and monitor your resources. That is it. Then point 2, back to your question, any question United Nations referendum.
Then, sir.
Well, wọ́n lè fún wa o, but tó bá dé ojú ẹ̀.
Okay.
Tó bá di gbàs,
okay.
wà fún wa. But láì tí sí anything. A lot of problem wà níwájú the United Nations. Àwọn tá a ṣe take it easy by easy. Wọ́n ní rédíò wa, wọ́n máa rò pé wọ́n ti serious. Tó bá ti lójú ẹ̀. You know, wọ́n fún wa ní referendum ọ̀yìn kó tá fẹ́. Then point 3. Another question of Nigeria is working for. Why are we afraid for referendum?
Benny.
Or something like that.
Benny, sir.
Ṣètìrí oníkálukú tó wà ní politics. Oníkálukú ló ń jà fún àpò ara wọn.
Hey, Mashu.
They are not going to the seat, whether senator, presidency, or anything, because of the interest of the people. It's for their own selfish interest.
Wow.
So, ẹnìkan lọ síbi kan lórí ẹnìkan. And àwọn tí wọn fẹ́ jẹ́ ká lọ, number 1, the main people is this sick British people.
Kí la máa ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ wọn báyìí? Ṣé ẹ jẹ́ n tap brain ni ẹ jẹ́ n play devil advocate as somebody that's just very very neutral pé kí n tẹ̀ mọ́ pa Yorùbá kí la lè ẹ̀bẹ̀ wọn la lè bẹ̀ Britain mo kàn ń try láti pẹ́ mọ́ àwọn kan máa náà má bẹ̀ ń irú kí la lè ṣe fún Britain ṣé ká pè wọ́n sẹ́yìn ni pé ẹ bá gba Yorùbá nation a máa láwọn kankan tájọ máa ṣe àǹfààní máa wà fẹ́yìn náà bàbá mi ẹ là mí lóye ẹ help me out.
Help me out. Àwọn Britain.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Kí má parọ́ fún yín sà. Wọ́n ò ní fẹ́ jẹ́ ká lọ torí àwọn gbọ̀ngàn ní nǹkan tí wọ́n mú ní ti Nàìjíríà. And they are controlling the north against the south. Ṣé à ń gbọ́ mi sà?
Àgbọ́yé à ń gbọ́ yín gbogbo àlà ń gbọ́ yín.
So kò sí kankan táwọn ẹgbẹ́ kan ò lè ran Britain ní tó bá dójú ẹ̀ báyìí. We now know the next step to take. So that by Britain from now till next year, Britain doesn't have anything good to offer to we, the Yoruba people or the self-determination people. So, another the second person, Timothy Leary, we pay one bẹ̀rù àbí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ ká lọ òun ni àwọn tó wà just like I said earlier, àwọn tó wà nínú politics. Àwọn náà rí nǹkan tó wọ́n rí kókó tí wọ́n mú bẹ́ẹ̀. Bàbá mi, wọ́n rí kókó tí wọ́n mú bẹ́ẹ̀. So ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí mo máa ń bẹ̀, okay, ẹ jẹ́ fún yín ní sinẹ́rù kan. This morning I was on Zoom, I was on church ní Zoom. À ń gbàdúrà. Ẹnìkan bá gbé pé let us pray, Nigeria should just break up. Nigeria should not break up. Anything like big break money, one time money, please sir. Can you give me one reason why you raised that prayer that Nigeria should not break up? But ìgbà tí mo wá rò ó, tí mo wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn the kind of person who that person is, ó jẹ́ ọmọ politician for Nigeria. Ṣé ti rí báyìí? Àwọn tó ń jẹ lábẹ́ Nàìjíríà wọ́n ò ní fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà pín. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí mo kàn bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run rí wípé ó ṣí àwọn ènìyàn ní ojú, ó ṣí wọn ní ìyè. So that they will know wọ́n máa mọ inú ìgbèkùn, inú ìdè tí wọ́n wà. Wọ́n máa mọ̀ wípé kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà rárá.
Ṣé wàá rí point yẹn? Màá fẹ́ ká túbọ̀ máa raise ẹ̀ dáadáa. Èmi máa ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà and it's not because of anything or bí a torí pé à ń ṣojú ayé. Èmi ò lè jókòó báyìí kí n sọ pé kò sádùúrà tó máa lè change. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ point ẹ̀ sọ yẹn? Kọ́nà bá wa tètè ṣe é ní kíákíá because it looks like we are in a bondage. Èmi ti sọ láti last year or previous year. Pé spiritual fight là ń jà ìjẹ̀mí gidi là ń bá àwọn people yìí jà and they have done something to so many Nigerians just to think that that country kákọ̀ máa keep it debt tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn ohun ló ń jẹ debt yẹn kò kàn mí kò kàn wọ́ debt tó wà lókun state kò kàn mí kò kàn ẹ́ debt tó wà lọ́ṣun state Kwara state mo wà lórí Instagram mo wo I read a lot of comments àwọn kan tún sọ pé yẹn Sàràkí ni kó wá ṣe wọn kò Sàràkí kẹ̀ ṣé àwọn people iná mà ni. Because àwọn fi pé Sàràkí ẹni tó wà níbẹ̀ nísìnyí òun kọ́ lè kó wà níbẹ̀ yẹn current governor wọn. So I understand nǹkan tí mo ń try láti sọ. So it seems our people are not okòrò àpò Twitter tẹ̀ mo ti ń ka comment yẹn. Wọ́n yẹn ní bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn náà lára àwọn tó jáde nígbà EndSARS ni. But nísìnyí ó tún sọ pé Sàràkí ni kó wá ṣe. So kò tẹ̀ wá yé mi mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn tètè yé mi. And it looks like it's a spiritual intoxication kan ló wà ló lock wọn down.